On one side stands a nation with one of Europe's oldest and most powerful military traditions, armed with nuclear weapons, the most advanced fighter jets, and an aircraft carrier that cuts through the world's oceans. On the other side stands a country that has emerged as a major military power within just a decade, whose drones have shocked the world, whose army is unmatched in numbers, whose defense industry reaches new heights with every passing year. France and Turkey, both members of NATO, yet their style of power, their strategy, and their military thinking are worlds apart. Today, we will find out that if these two powers ever came face to face, who would dominate the battlefield? According to Global Firepower's 2026 rankings, both France and Turkey are among the top 10 military powers in the world. France is generally given a slight edge because of its advanced technology, global military reach, and nuclear capability. But Turkey is rapidly closing that gap across almost every metric, and in several areas it has already pulled ahead. Let us begin with military manpower, which remains the first measure of strength in any ground war. Turkey has a total of over 800,000 military personnel, with approximately 425,000 in active service. France has a combined total of around 300,000, with roughly 200,000 on active duty. In terms of sheer numbers, Turkey is nearly twice the size of France, and in conventional ground warfare, that difference carries enormous weight. But wars are not won by numbers alone. They require money, technology, and modern weapon systems. This is where France's advantage becomes undeniable. France's annual defense budget has crossed $60 billion, while Turkey stands at approximately $20 billion. That 3-to-1 difference gives France a commanding lead in research and development, procurement of advanced weapons, and the ability to sustain global military operations over extended periods. In air power, Turkey holds the numerical advantage with over 1,000 aircraft, including reliable and battle-tested F-16 fighter jets. But France, with approximately 900 aircraft, holds a clear qualitative edge. The Dassault Rafale is one of the finest multi-role fighter jets in the world, capable of achieving air superiority over any adversary, while simultaneously delivering precision strikes against ground targets. Beyond the Rafale, France also operates more capable AWACS systems and advanced surveillance technology, both of which play a decisive role in modern aerial warfare. On the ground, Turkey reasserts its dominance. Turkey fields thousands of main battle tanks, including the German-built Leopard 2 and the domestically developed Altay. France's Leclerc tank is technologically impressive, but it cannot compete with Turkey in terms of sheer volume. If a conventional ground war were ever to take place, Turkey's armored strength would translate into a significant battlefield advantage. At sea, France reigns supreme. France operates the nuclear-powered aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle, which gives it the ability to project air power to virtually any corner of the world, the most powerful instrument of global military reach in existence. France also operates a formidable fleet of modern submarines and destroyers. Turkey is rapidly modernizing its naval forces, and its new amphibious assault ship TCG Anadolu represents a meaningful step forward. But in overall naval capability, France remains in a league of its own. And now we come to the most critical and decisive dimension of this comparison: nuclear power. France is one of the few recognized nuclear states in the world with an independent nuclear deterrent. With approximately 290 nuclear warheads, France possesses the capacity to devastate any adversary. Turkey does not have its own nuclear weapons. While American B-61 nuclear bombs are stationed at Turkey's Incirlik Air Base under NATO's nuclear sharing arrangements, those weapons are not Turkey's to use independently. Their deployment requires American authorization. In any large-scale conflict, this distinction could be the single most decisive factor. Yet Turkey holds one weapon that has fundamentally changed how the entire world thinks about modern warfare, and that is drone technology. The Bayraktar TB2 has proven its devastating effectiveness from Azerbaijan to Ukraine, from Libya to Syria. Turkey did not just develop these drones, it exported them across the world and is now developing even more advanced platforms like the Bayraktar Akinci. France operates UAV systems as well, but in terms of drone production capability and battlefield application, Turkey currently stands among the very top nations on earth. So if we draw a final picture from everything we have examined, It looks something like this. Turkey leads in military manpower, ground forces, and drone technology. France leads in defense budget, air power quality, naval strength, and most critically, nuclear capability. Both countries are exceptional in their own right. Turkey is a rising regional power, rapidly carving out space on the global stage, while France is an established world power whose military reach and nuclear shield place it in a fundamentally different league. But if we look at the trajectory of the next 10 years, that gap is closing fast, and Turkey's pace of growth is more than enough to surprise the world.